Over the past 20 years, I have spent a lot of time around millionaires, and it's not what you think. So on today's video, I'm going to share what they have taught me. What I'm going to share might just change how you feel about wealth. So the types of millionaires that I have spent time around are the self-made millionaires, because there are different types of millionaires. You'll have, for instance, the ones that are born into wealth. You'll have the ones which have acquired wealth through, say, lottery, for instance, or another form of large cash amount. And then you've got the ones as well which are self-made millionaires. And these are the ones that I've spent time around, and I've learned so much from being around them. So hi, my name is Tracy, and on my channel, I give tips and advice about luxury for less, because there are certain things that can make you feel a lot richer inside, but doing it on a budget. But today, I want to focus on what I've learned from being around millionaires. So I want to share my takeaways of spending time around millionaires and what I've learned. Now, the first thing is they don't dress like you think they would. People have, I think, an illusion which is put through on, say, social media or TV programs that millionaires are wearing all these expensive logoed clothing, or that they're driving around in Lamborghinis. The ones I have met, okay, they just look normal. And what I mean by normal is they're well put together, but there's nothing flashy about it at all. In fact, they could literally pull up at the pub, and it just could be it's a decent car, but it's not a supercar. Okay, and they get out and they could just be wearing jeans and a plain t-shirt, for instance, or a shirt. And if I think here about Mark Zuckerberg, for instance, Mark Zuckerberg wears Brunello Cucini, and his t-shirts are what, 300 to 500 pounds, say, per t-shirt. And I just think the ones that I have spent time around, they just don't have anything to prove to anyone. You know, they're very comfortable in their own skin. You know, they're not going around necessarily with the newest, say, phones, the newest iPhones, like say, or the newest cars, because they actually appreciate what they have. I think when you meet self-made millionaires, they have this deep appreciation for money. And what I've also found is that they don't look down on you for trying to get ahead. They don't look down on you for wearing clothing which, you know, has got that longevity to it, because they have had to do that. They have made it themselves through, say, like scrimping, saving, and putting, say, their business first to make themselves go ahead. And that has meant not splurging out because they don't have the money yet. And they won't judge you for turning up in your older car by not having the newest iPhone. You know, to them, that's wasteful. They appreciate investments. Like I say, they appreciate you trying to get ahead. The other thing, what I've really noticed is that they want authenticity. They don't want pretense. They don't want people that are coming around them because they've got money. They can smell that a mile away because they think, well, that's a fake friendship. I mean, there's no difference between me, you, and them. And it's a fallacy. All they have done is they've put their business first, and it's made them money. The types of businesses that I've noticed that they've done, they've solved a problem, or they've created something that's already on the market, but they've literally duplicated it because that worked well, so they've done it as well. You know, and there's other ways to make money, obviously, but then it's not all about splurging. You know, I just feel as though the ones I've spent time around, they're great to spend time around because they give you something whilst you're around them, that the whole feeling of anything is possible in life. Think big, for instance, you know, because if they didn't think big or dream big, it wouldn't have happened to them. There are so many people around that are so easily will knock you down and squash your dreams, but you have to be really persistent in knowing what you want in life and going after it. And like I say, that doesn't mean, what I say is, you know, keeping up with the Joneses along the way. You know, if it means you ploughing money into your business instead of having the next new iPhone, instead of wearing the most fanciest of clothing, because you're not there yet, and that's okay. These people, these millionaires, like I say, that I've spent time around with, they really have an appreciation for you trying to get ahead, trying to be you, your true self, and not being showy. What I have noticed is that they are massive at seeing opportunities. Where others might see a problem, I've noticed that their minds start working when people are talking about problems. How can I fix this? What can I do? Is there a way that I can put something on the market to solve that problem? Their minds are constantly thinking, how can I turn this around to solve that problem and make money? And being around people like this, it just opens you up to whole new worlds, really. So, have you found this useful? Is that what you thought millionaires would be like? What's your experience with millionaires? Because I just think some people just think of millionaires of being sort of more stuck up, toffee nose even. And I've just found them actually quite fascinating, that they've got this get up and go, non-judgmental, and actually they're just normal, just like me and you. And if they can do it, so can you.